Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan. And what I'd like to do today in this video is to introduce you all to the Beginner's Guide to Financial Analysis for Costco 2022. So the way the video is going to play out is first and foremost going to go ahead and give you all a little bit of background about me, who I am, what I do, and why I do it. After that, I'm then going to walk you all through the three different important sections of my Costco 2022 Beginner's Guide for Financial Analysis. I'll show you what's in it, the information that it's going to contain, as well as the structure. And hopefully after the end of the video, you'll see that this may be beneficial for your usage and analysis for Costco 2022. And if you are interested in purchasing the Beginner's Guide, the link is right here, and also I'll provide that link for you at the end of the video. All right, so as promised, a little bit about me. Again, Paul Borosky, MBA doctoral candidate. I have been publishing company reports for the last 5 years. I publish between 15 to 25 reports on various public companies. So I do have some experience in analyzing public companies, and this Beginner's Guide is one of the two reports that I publish. I also publish actual financial reports where I provide some analysis in those reports as well. I've also published the Beginner's Guide to Understanding Financial Statements and Financial Ratios. Y'all can find that on Amazon.com. And then finally, I am an adjunct professor and subject matter expert in finance. So I do have some education and some real-world teaching experience at the college level to back up my thoughts and ideas for my Beginner's Guides as well as company reports. All right, so enough about me. Let's talk about the star of the show, which is Costco 2022 Beginner's Guide. And like I said, in this guide, it is broken up into three components, which is your income statement, the balance sheet, and then financial ratios. So let me go ahead and show you how the structure is for each. All right, so for Costco's income statements segment, I do introduce the segment with first summarizing Costco's income statements for the last 5 years, and this is what it actually looks like in the Beginner's Guide. Next, what I'll do is I'll go through each line item, or for the most part, the most important line items. For example, revenues. I'm going to explain what revenues means. I'll define it. I'll give it to you in layman's terms, and then I'll provide you all with some analysis tips as to what to look for when analyzing that line item. For the balance sheet, I'll follow the same structure as for the income statement. I'll summarize Costco's balance sheet for the balance sheet items for the last 5 years. After that, I'll then go ahead and identify important line items, and then I'll go ahead and give you all a definition for it. I'll break it down into layman's terms, and I'll also provide you with some analysis tips as to what to look for when analyzing that line item. I do take a little bit different of approach when I do the Costco financial ratios. So for the financial ratios, I'll break them up into 4 categories, which is liquidity ratios, asset ratios, profitability ratios, and then debt ratios. Then what I'll do is I'll drill down on each one of those categories. For example, liquidity ratios, I'll provide y'all with the ratios that I analyze. I'll also provide y'all with the formulas that I use. And then I'll also provide y'all with the liquidity ratios, a summary of the ratios that I've calculated for the last 5 years. In the financial ratio section, I'll still go even further, and I'll identify important ratios that I've covered. I'll identify the ratio. I'll provide you all with the formula again, and then I'll give it to you in layman's terms as to what it means. I'll give you some analysis tips to what to look for when analyzing the ratio, and then I will provide the actual calculations that I use, the numbers that I use to calculate the current ratio for Costco. For example, current ratios, the current assets divided by current liabilities, gives us the current ratio, and here are the numbers that I've used, and here are the results of those calculations. All right, hopefully this information was helpful. If y'all are interested in purchasing my Costco financial, my Beginner's Guide to Analyzing Costco 2022, the link's right here. And hopefully, like I said, it was helpful, and have a great day. Thank you.